Hi, friends. We are having a blast. Jeff and I have been traveling around in our van that we've named Grace. That's an Embassy RV. We have been traveling around the country and we found the perfect spot to spend today. And it's been in the 70s all day long. And it's so incredibly beautiful here. Does anybody know where we are?
I do.
Also trying to eat healthy while traveling and trying to travel without gaining weight. And I tell you what, not easy, but we're doing the best we can. Tonight, we had dinner at a really cute restaurant called Sea Salt, and they specialize in seafood. For a while, there was a long line. You had to wait for about 45 minutes to place your order.
That tells you how good the restaurant is.
Yes. And you eat outside al fresco, and it's so beautiful. Want to show a little picture of what that looks like? That's the restaurant there, Sea Salt. It is so good. And at this particular place, you have to pay to park your vehicle. It's only $2 an hour.
Well, some of the lots, the last spot I'm in right now was $2.50 an hour.
Oh, really? Because it's closer.
The closer that you are, I think,
the closer
the more
you are to the waterfalls, the more. And so it was kind of hard to find parking. When we found parking this afternoon, we were, it was late this afternoon, it was around 5. We were about a half mile away from the fall, where we parked, where it was $2 an hour. And I told Jeff, 3 hours ought to be fine. More than enough time to walk around and do a live.
But Gina often miscalculates on the amount of time she takes to do anything. Just so you know.
That is true. Oh, goodness. But
I had to run back to the van to move it and put new money down.
yeah, he did. And I had gotten a really good table for 2 at the restaurant, so I didn't want to move our spot. We had beer at it because there's no line for beer. You can get the beer, you can just walk right up to the counter. They have all kinds of selections. I had a blueberry wheat beer, and we had
a watermelon
hard cider, all homemade, fantastic. They were so good. So we got the drinks first, and we got a really good table. So we sat there first while putting together, what are we going to call our live, and have Jeff make the thumbnail and everything. And then I was like, I'm going to go get in line to get us some food. And I started talking to the owner's parents. He was super, super nice. Oh my gosh, so friendly. And the owner's wife took a picture of the 2 of us at her table. So sweet. And I asked him, about how long do you think it'll take in that line before we can order the food and get it? And he's like, ooh, that might be a 45-minute wait in line. And I was like, uh-oh. And we looked down and it's like, oh, good grief. We only have like an hour that we can left on our time. Yeah, Jeff's waving at me.
Stop.
So anyway, Jeff went and took care of the meter and moved our van. And then there was no line at all. By the time he came back, we were able to get our food. And I tell you what, it was super delicious. We had fried fish and a strawberry walnut salad and a really good Thai coconut soup with shrimp. It was fantastic. And we split that. So, so good. And now we're just enjoying the falls with you all. And is there anybody watching, Jeff?
Yeah, Matilda McIntyre says it's beautiful wherever you are.
Oh, thanks, Matilda.
And Claudia Necessary.
Hi, Claudia.
Says, hi there, that water looks beautiful. Glad you had a nice dinner.
Oh, it was so good. And a lot of people, we were watching people get their plates, and all the food looks fantastic. And they had big baskets of French fries. So what I did to try to not gain weight is instead of getting French fries with our fish, I got the strawberry walnut salad, which was excellent.
It was delicious.
Very
Sandy
healthy,
Murphy
very delicious.
has a comment. Sandy Murphy says, "You two are having a blast. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your anchor moment."
Oh, you're welcome. It's so nice having you join us. Tomorrow we're going to be doing, I'm going to try to do our weight loss book club like I usually do on we're live in both of our channels, Anchor Moments and Anchor Moments RV. On Anchor Moments, our weight loss book club will, I should be doing it 4 o'clock Eastern time. We might be a little bit late because the camp we're staying at has 0 internet service. I mean, you can't even make a phone call, cell service. There's no cell phone service. So we got to leave camp and go to another location to do book club. So I might be a little bit late with book club. It might be closer to 5 o'clock Eastern time instead of 4 o'clock Eastern time for my buddies who are reading Salt, Sugar, Fat.
By the way, Logan says, "Hey, Gina."
Hi, Logan. Good to see you. Are you having a good summer so far?
And Taz the Bulldog
Hey, Cindy's in the house. Woo-hoo.
says, "Love it."
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so pretty here. So, was it yesterday? The day before yesterday, I met Robin Lockwood, who's one of our Anchor Moments watchers, and she always chit chats with us in the chat when I do my Manjaro Monday lives on my regular Anchor Moments YouTube channel. And she's part of our book club on Sundays on my regular Anchor Moments YouTube channel. And I got to visit with her in person, the state where she lives. Any ideas what state I'm in right now?
Let me see if there's any more comments. Taz the Bulldog says, "Love that you are enjoying life and making memories in the rig."
Aw, thanks, Cindy.
And Logan says, "Which food did you have in Las? What foods did you have in Las?" Let's see if that got cut off. Hold on.
Well, what
Go
we
ahead.
ate here, we had their fried fish basket that came with coleslaw and cantaloupe. We split that, and then we split a strawberry walnut salad with a homemade balsamic vinaigrette dressing, super good. And we split a cup of Thai coconut soup with shrimp, excellent.
Well, here's an important comment, Gina.
Okay.
Lori Lugo says, "I have no concept of time, too. I was even late to my wedding."
That's kind of funny because we were too. When we did our wedding 35 years ago, I told the photographer I wanted a picture of us outside the church at sunset, and he took that picture, but we were a few minutes late coming down the aisle. But boy, sure was a pretty picture.
I blame Gina. Logan also says, here's the full comment. "What foods did you have in Las Vegas?" I think it's when you ended up having...
when I had the bad stomach ache. It was a crab seafood bisque, and it was too heavy and rich with my meal, and it made me very sick to my stomach. It gave me a Manjaro spanking big time.
Matilda McIntyre makes a guess here. "Looks like some of the falls in Tennessee."
That is a very good guess. And I would love to visit the falls in Tennessee. And I would love to visit Cindy, Taz the Bulldog's mom, the next time we go to Tennessee. But nope, that's not where we're at. And it was in the 70s today where we were. It's so beautiful.
Logan finished his comment there, 24 weeks on Manjaro. "What foods did you eat in Las Vegas?" I think you've answered that.
Yep.
Let's see if there's any... Hold on. Let's see. Oh. I think that's all the comments that I see.
Okay. Well, we have gone through Upper Michigan, which was so gorgeous. We'll have a bunch of videos coming about that when we get home and Jeff gets a chance to edit. But today we are at Minnehaha Falls in Minnesota, and it is so beautiful here. Robin Lockwood is from Minnesota. We met her 2 nights ago at a winery that we stayed at as a harvest host. They let you sleep there for free, and the expectation is that you would buy some of their wine. And so we bought a bottle of blackberry wine and sat on their gorgeous patio overlooking their vineyard and did a really fun video with Robin. Robin shares how she lost 73 pounds in 70 weeks while on Zepbound. Robin does not have type 2 diabetes, so she's taking Zepbound, which is the exact same medication as me, Manjaro. It's tirzepatide. And I've been on Manjaro for 77 weeks now. I have no idea what my weight is. I've not weighed myself since the end of May when we left on this last van trip in our van Grace. But when I left, I was down 42 pounds. And I was probably around 70 weeks. I think I'm 77 or 78 weeks right now. But Robin is a rock star at losing weight on Zepbound. And she shared some of the things that she's doing. And that video will be coming soon. We need to edit it because we did not have good internet connection at the gorgeous winery we were at called Next Chapter Winery. Great place to get married too. They do weddings on Friday and Saturday nights, and it was just breathtaking how incredibly gorgeous it was there.
Deb Zimmerman says, hope you head to Vegas when it cools down.
Yeah, and I'd love to meet you, Deb. And Vegas isn't that far from where we live in Arizona. So at some point, we will definitely go to Vegas again and would love to meet up with you at someplace fun there for sure.
And Taz the Bulldog says, I'm so glad you're doing Harvest Host. We love Harvest Host and used it a lot in the last 3 years.
Oh my gosh, Harvest Hosts are amazing. So any of you who like to camp at Harvest Host, it's an app that you pay for yearly. It goes on your phone. It costs around $100 a year or so, but the places you spend the night at will let you spend the night there for free. There's just an expectation that you would spend around $30 with anything they sell there. So if they have dinner there, you have dinner. And hey, you need to eat food anyway. If it's a brewery, you're going to buy a beer there. If it's a winery, wine. If it's a museum, you would go to the museum. And that might not be very expensive at all. It's just whatever the cost is to go to the museum. And there's golf courses, all kinds of fun places. And we really enjoy our Harvest Host app.
Well, that's all the comments that I see, Gina.
Okay. Well, did you get a good look at the falls there, Jeff?
Yeah.
So they can see that? Oh, it's so stinking cute here. They have bikes that you can rent to ride around on, lots and lots of trails, playground, super duper cute park, close to Minneapolis, I believe where we're at. Aren't we in St. Paul, something close like that? We're pretty close. So we're going to be heading out in a little bit here back to our campsite. All kinds of wonderful state parks as well in Minnesota. And I will tell you, especially for my Anchor Moments RV watchers, fantastic. There is a $35 a year sticker that you have to put on your vehicle to get into the state parks. But to spend the night at a state park here is only $25. And the park that we're at tonight has hot showers as well as flushing toilets. Beautiful shaded campsites with picnic tables and fire rings and lots and lots of trails. I just kicked over my water bottle.
Good
Sorry
job,
about that, Jeff.
Also, we have a comment from Roads of Life.
Oh, hey, you got Robert in the house.
Are
Robert,
you live right now?
Yeah,
cool.
We are live just this second. If you have any questions about camping in Minnesota, lay it on me. We're here for you.
Oh, I have a question.
What's that?
Are you going to pick up my water bottle too? Because you picked that over too. Yeah.
All right.
Wait, there might be another question. Let's see. Hey guys, from Claudia Necessary.
Hi, Claudia.
Says, hey guys, so What has been your favorite restaurant meal on this trip for each of you?
Oh, that is a good question.
Let me think. Oh, I know what it is.
What is it, Jeff?
We went to a harvest host in Wisconsin, was it? That had,
Oh,
let's see, it was called,
brisket ends.
no, what
I
was the
think it
name of the
was
restaurant?
Burt Ends was what we ate that was
That's not the
fabulous.
name of the restaurant.
Northwoods Brewery.
No, Northwoods Brewery, and they
Oh, it was
had
so
burnt
good.
ends.
And the burnt ends was only $13, and you got a
Oh my
big
God.
plate of it. It was so good. That's the first harvest host that we didn't leave in the morning. We stayed until lunch so we could split a plate of burnt ends again before we left.
It was
was
so
so
tender,
good.
so juicy.
Yeah. That was
It was-
probably our very best meal so far, were those
Don't you
that
think?
burnt ends. Oh my gosh, that was seriously, because we have never done that before. We've enjoyed all the places we've stayed at. We've enjoyed the food there, but we've never gone, oh my gosh, this meal is so good. We can't leave in the morning. We have to wait till the business opens up again so we can eat lunch before we leave and eat exactly what we ate the night before.
And I think some people make burnt ends where it's almost like a beef jerky where it's tough. This was not.
Oh my gosh,
Had
it
a
was
little
so
bit of
tender.
caramelized barbecue sauce on
Oh
it.
yeah, we even bought one of their jugs of
Oh,
their
yeah.
barbecue
Yeah.
sauce to put in the
Oh, that was
RV.
very good barbecue
Oh my
sauce.
gosh, it was so good. Very, very good.
And Roads of Life, Rob says, since I'm late to the party, where are you? What is the name of the waterfall? And why aren't you here with us?
We are in Minnesota, and this is Minnehaha Falls. It's a city park. You do have to pay for parking to come here, but
The park is free.
the park is free, and it's $2 an hour if you're half a mile to a mile away from the falls.
$2.50
And $2.50
if you're
if you're
closer
close.
than that.
Yeah. This Jeff had to move the van. We had us down for 3 hours. I thought 3 hours, that's plenty, Jeff.
This park
Yeah.
understood the way that Gina works. And we ran out of time.
Oh my gosh. And we've been talking to people, the owners' parents of the Sea Salt restaurant here that's just across the street here from the fall, or across the big giant sidewalk from the falls.
There it is.
He was so cute. He and his wife have been married for 65 years. And I didn't know they were married. And the wife came up to us first and said, would you like me to take your picture with your phone? And I was like, wow, sure, thanks. And she took our picture, and she really did a good job. She took it up and down and sideways. I think she maybe does photography as a hobby, because seriously, it was the best picture anyone's taken of us that just asked, to help you out with their phone. We were centered. I mean, it was like perfect. And then as she walked away, this gentleman who was sitting at a table across from us said, he said something about her. And I said, I know. Isn't she so sweet? And he said, yeah, I would think so. I've been married to her for 65 years. And I started laughing, and I said, oh my gosh, I was thinking if you guys were both single, I was going to try to get you guys together, kind of give you the hookup, and he started laughing, and then he came over and started chatting with us. So sweet. And we shared a lot of stories. And what's made his marriage work so well and our marriage? Humor.
Yeah.
It's the humor.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen the video of how I find my wife, you might want to find that and watch it. Oh, by the way, Logan says, have you ever had white bean soup?
It's been a long time, but yes, I have had a white bean soup before. Really good. High in fiber. That'd be really good for you, Logan. Does your family make it?
I do not know. I have to wait and see if he comments back. Okay. And Robin says, hello, Robin
Hey,
Lockwood.
Robin. Thanks, Robin, for recommending us to go to this park. I'll tell you, it was a hike today to get here from the park that we were staying at. It's a longer distance than we thought it was going to be. And Jeff mentioned we're going in the wrong direction because we want to go to North Dakota and South Dakota next, and we were headed south instead of north. And I told him, well, Robin says it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful at this waterfall. Robin sent me a picture of her wedding dress. She had her veil, her wedding veil, designed to look like that waterfall. And it did. Oh my gosh, she was an incredibly gorgeous bride. And she was so right. It was really worth going an hour out of our way each direction to be able to come here and see all this beauty and walk around this gorgeous park and it really was an incredibly delicious dinner here at the
That was a great
Seasalt.
suggestion. Thank
It was
you, Robin.
a great suggestion.
Roads of Life, Robert says, I need to find out when you go live. You announce that anywhere?
I did announce it in the Embassy RV Owners and Wannabe Facebook group. I did it this afternoon.
Now,
Probably
if
around.
people subscribe, do they get notified or they have to click on the bell or what?
Yeah. So if you subscribe to Anchor Moments or to Anchor Moments RV, we're live in both channels right now. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel and if you ring the bell, you got to ring the bell too. And then when you ring the bell, say you want all notifications, you'll actually get it. You probably will get, maybe even get an email notification, but you will get a notification when we're going to go live. Yep, absolutely. And I did also in the Embassy RV Owners and Wannabes Facebook group, I mentioned around 5:30 tonight, and we didn't go live until 9. So a few hours early, letting people know that we were going to go live today.
Has the Bulldogs says, we became great friends with 4 of the hosts. Please.
Oh, with some of her harvest hosts. Yeah, because
places and now they come to our place and visit.
Oh, that's so
Isn't that
sweet.
so cool?
Yeah. And Cindy, we want to come visit you too. Maybe this winter when we come out to Florida again, we might stop by.
And Roads of Life, Robert says, where will you be going next? And how do you plan where you are going? And do you do stuff at the spur of the moment? Wait, Gina, do you do stuff at the spur of the moment?
Yes.
I really want to know the answer to that.
Yes.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh my God. We totally fly by the seat of our pants. We actually wanted to go to the falls yesterday, and we were headed to the falls, and then we saw that the next exit was the Mall of America exit. And I was like, oh my gosh, we want to go to Mall of America too. Let's do that first.
Yeah, she had me get off on an exit that was going to go into a parking garage that was going to squish our van down to 9 feet or something. I don't know. Anyway, it was and then they had some sort of event at the Mall of America. And when we parked where the RV parking goes, it was in the back. Oh, we'll be fine. We'll just get it right out. I'll back in so I can just pull right out. Well,
and the RV parking lot
has no lines on the pavement.
No lines.
So,
but there was only 4 other vehicles there. There was like 3
semis and a big long RV, like a fifth wheel.
Yeah.
And we thought, perfect.
Yeah.
We came out of the mall. We were blocked behind like 4 lines, or 5 lines, or 4 rows of cars. That there was no way for like any of them to get out either.
Oh yeah, they parked all on top of each other. I mean, seriously, because there was no lines. They didn't give any exits, so there was no little hallway to drive around to get out.
We had to guard the entrance to the parking lot. We stood outside with our fancy shirts on and umbrellas, and we look very official. Probably we blocked people from coming in to the parking lot. And then we watched, people are walking in. Are they going to move the one car that I need, like Tetris, to get myself out?
Yeah, it took about an hour. We did about an hour of volunteer duty, each doing the 2 little entrances for that parking lot with our umbrellas. We were both wearing Anchor Moments RV T-shirts where it'd be hard to read that that's what it was, but you could kind of tell that we looked the same because our umbrellas matched, our T-shirts matched. And so we looked real official, and I stood in the center blocking with my umbrella. And I remember Robin telling me at the winery, gee, Gina, you're kind of bossy. And we laughed, because Jeff says I'm a benevolent monarch. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try to be as bossy as possible. And that's why I stood with my feet a little bit farther apart and real well planted, holding my umbrella. And that when people with big trucks would come by, I would just shake my head no, and then they'd be like, okay, and they'd go by,
But
and
you
I
know
would
what?
say, full.
Most of the people
Full.
appreciated that
Yeah.
they didn't just get allowed into a parking lot that had no space
And
for
no
parking.
lines. And some
And no
people
lines.
rolled down their windows. If they rolled down their windows, I told them, hey, our car is blocked back there. If
You don't wanna
you do not
have
wanna
that
come
happen to
here,
you.
yeah, that you'll get blocked too. There's no more spaces. It's 100% full. And they were like, oh, thank you so much. And then they would move on. We had to do that for a solid hour until finally the people that had us blocked moved their vehicles, and then we quick headed out of there. But by the time we got out, we were so hot and tired and exhausted. I'm like, we'll go to the falls tomorrow.
It was nerve-wracking.
Yeah. So
Speaking of nerve-wracking, no, not nerve-wracking. Claudia says, ooh, burnt ends are so yummy.
oh my gosh, they're so
And that's
good.
a great price. Good idea to stay for lunch.
$13, you guys. And it was a big plate of it. So we would split it. So it was $13 for lunch for Jeff and I, and we just split the plate. It was so good.
Oh, Robert says, we all know how Gina works. Every shiny object is something to investigate. Every dull object is something to shine. Yes, that's correct,
That's
Robert.
right.
You have her number.
Yes, we've stayed at Robert's house twice now. Oh my gosh. He's one of our favorite harvest hosts for sure.
It's getting dark here, Gina. I'm going to read out the rest of these comments here.
Okay.
Robert says thumbs up, and he has 3 different thumbs right there. You think he'd have maybe 2 thumbs, but some people have 3, it looks like. Okay.
Oh, and Robert asked a question. Do we fly by the seat of our pants or do we plan? We fly by the seat of our pants. I did when I signed up for the you can do $7 a day to stay at a state park, or you can do $35 for the year for Minnesota. We did $35 for the year, and the state park we're staying at, I decided to do 2 nights, so that way there'd be one night we wouldn't have to worry about moving. And the next state park, we're going to go more north, and I'm going to try to see, but I haven't gotten it yet. I'm going to hope that I can get 2 nights in a row again, and then we're going to head over to North Dakota and South Dakota. But we have no places that we're staying yet. We do a lot of it with our Harvest Host app.
No. I was thinking we were going to pull a Robert and make a spreadsheet and write down 11:43, we are leaving to go to the gas station. 11:49, we should be on the road to North Dakota.
Oh, yeah. You know what's funny about Jeff and I is how we sleep.
Sorry, Robert, I had to just tease you there.
Oh my gosh, Robert is the king of planning.
And
he plans and spreadsheets, and he plans it all out. And I am totally flying by the seat of our pants. Oh shoot, I had something that I was going to say with that. Oh, darn it.
You want to hear Claudia's
Sure.
comment?
What's Claudia have to say?
Claudia says, on the road again. When you all get back to Arizona. Absolutely, humor is key in a lasting relationship. We're at year 41.
Wow, congratulations, Claudia.
And yes, we get notified. That's how I know. That's how I saw this right away.
Yep, if you ring the bell, that'll give you some notifications. But if you also ring the bell and then check, there's a place that you can check that you want all notifications, and you'll never miss one of our lives. Because this was a surprise live tonight. Robin wasn't able to come to meet us at the falls tonight. She could have met us yesterday at the falls, but she couldn't today. And I knew she was feeling disappointed. And I thought, well, you know what, Jeff? We could just bring her on in the live. We'll do it live at the falls. She was one who recommended the falls for us. And we'll do it live so she can ask us questions and be a part of everything.
By the way,
that's
Robert,
how we did that.
Robert has another comment. If you look official, you are official.
Seriously, Robert. I even impressed myself. Because as I was standing there, I was thinking, gee, I hope nobody gets too mad or tries to run me over or something.
No, but you know what?
But I had myself planted,
They
and with
also,
my and I looked
most of
very
them
official.
appreciated it though,
Yeah.
because they don't want to be led into a parking lot where they have to search in vain and then wonder if they're going to get out.
Oh yeah, and right before we got the umbrellas, someone did go in, and they were having a hard time turning around
To
because
get
it was
out.
all full.
Yeah.
And oh my
No
gosh, it
lines.
was so hard for them to turn around. It was so tight because there
Yeah.
was no lines, and they didn't give a lot of what do you call that? Like a little alley, to go through the road. There was no road space to even drive out. It was horrible.
Robin Lockwood says, "Glad you found some funny memories to look back on,
Yeah.
and you can laugh at it.
Oh,
Glad the
absolutely.
falls is your grand finale. You're bossy, Gina, but because in a good way."
Yeah. I do it to try to help people. So yeah, so that's why Jeff calls me a benevolent monarch.
And Taz the Bulldog says, "Yes, yes, and yes. More than welcome."
Thanks, Ben. We will really enjoy meeting you. It'll be great, and hopefully you'll let me do a live at your house or wherever we meet, so we can introduce you to the community because you're always with us, but it'll be an opportunity for them to get to know you better too.
And Taz the Bulldog says, "Please be sure to like and subscribe."
Oh, thank you, Cindy. Appreciate that. Tessa Bulldog's mom's real name is Cindy, and we just love her bunches.
Robert says, "As you know, we plan everything to the nth degree. And what the hell is wrong with that?"
There's nothing wrong with that,
Nothing.
Robert.
Nothing.
It just doesn't work for us. Oh, so I was supposed to, I know what I was going to say. So Jeff and I sleep weird.
What?
We don't
Wait,
know.
what?
We'll like play cards or something. We really don't know what time we're going to fall asleep at night. And Jeff doesn't always sleep through the night. And so, it's iffy how much time he gets. If we wake up and there's a sunrise, so when we were at Next Chapter Winery, which I highly recommend, oh my gosh, it's wonderful. And it's in Minnesota somewhere. New Prague, Minnesota.
Yes. Uh-huh.
We went to bed after midnight. We woke up as the sun was rising because we could hear all the birds chirping because the sun was rising. So we got out of the van. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful.
We're going to add the pictures into the video when we produce it.
Yeah, we'll do a really nice
gonna really
review
like it.
of them as a harvest host. We have a harvest host
And you'll just
playlist.
like it as eye candy. I mean, it's beautiful.
Oh, eye candy. So we walked around a whole bunch that morning as the sun was rising. Oh, it was just so beautiful. But then when we were done walking,
Check out the video where I can't find my wife.
Actually, I jumped out of the van first because I could hear the birds chirping, and the sunset was so spectacular. I knew
Sunrise.
the sunrise. No, but the sunset the night before was spectacular. So I knew the sunrise would be out of this world too, and it was. So I got dressed first, headed out the van, and took off. And then Jeff slowly got dressed, got out of the van, and he couldn't find me.
Taz the Bulldog says, "Haha, that's what we do, but we travel with 20 couples." Wow.
Wow. Oh, that'd be
Amazing.
so fun. After Jeff found me, we went for a long walk together. And then we went back in the van and we slept till like 10:30 in the morning. So we had 2 sleep sessions.
Yep.
So we just don't know. We really aren't sure what time we're going to take off in the morning. It depends. Are we able to sleep in? Or not? Is it cool in the morning so we can go for a walk, or is it rainy? We just kind of play totally everything by ear. But I do ask locals, like Robin, what's a must-see in your state?
Like this waterfall.
This waterfall.
Close of life, Robert says, "Hope everyone is healthy."
Yep, so far so good. But we got to get back for Jeff's next cancer screen. Hopefully that'll be perfect like his last few have been this year.
Oh, and Taz the Bulldog, I think, is preparing. She says, "Yes, I will clean my fridge."
That's right. Because if I go to your house, I'm going to show everybody the inside of your fridge if you're on my Anchor Moment show. Absolutely.
And Robin says, "I hope you guys don't have far to go to get back."
It's a hike. Actually, it is far.
Don't we have to be there before they close the gates?
Oh, shoot. Okay, you guys, we gotta go. We might be locked out of our campsite. I forgot about that, Jeff. All right, everybody.
Uh,
You're right.
all
You're
right.
right.
Bye.
Oh God. Have a hold on to your anchor
That's
moment.
why you plan, Gina. All right. Good night, everybody.
Make it a great day.
Bye.
Bye bye. Yeah, we got.